What happened at God Valley is a mystery to us. We don't know why Roxy Zebek went to God Valley. We also don't know why Roger and his crew decided to go there at that specific time. And what was more shocking, the Figarland family, also in there at that specific moment. Rock's pirates were notorious for their terrorist activities against the government and citizens alike. Rox wanted to be the king of the world. 38 years ago, he suddenly called his entire crew to go to God Valley. I think he learned a certain family from Mary Jewess went to God Valley. He wanted to take them hostages and threatened the Garose to give him something in return. I don't know if he knew about the national treasure of Mary Jewess and wanted that as a ransom, but Roger spoiled his entire plan. He didn't just spoil the scheme, he destroyed his entire crew. Well, he had an accomplice, but that's not the point. The point is, Rox lost everything. The two members of the D-Clan. Why did Roger and Garb stop another member of D-Clan from kidnapping the celestial dragons? Why did they help their mortal enemies and turn against their own? Garp regrets his actions so much that he hates when people want to talk about this specific event. From this we can understand, Garp never wanted to save the Tenryubito. He wanted to protect something, or somebody, and it inadvertently saved the celestial dragons as well. In the newspaper, the government hailed him as a hero for protecting the celestial dragons, but it was the last thing he wanted to do. But to the world, Garb defeated Rock's pirates to protect the celestial dragons. It was the most humiliating thing for him to Garb. The celestial dragons are worse than scums, and according to Garling Figarland, the one who protects the scums are treasier than the scums to protect. So whenever people praise Garb as the hero of the Marines, it feels like they're shitting right on his face. Having said that, what was Garp wanted to protect? Did he want to protect the Marine soldiers? Or someone from the slaves? Well, people in the fandom speculating Garp's wife was among the slaves, but that's impossible. Dragon is 55 years old, and during the incident of God Valley he was 17, so it's not possible for his mother to be a slave then. Then was it Luffy's mother? That's not either, because Luffy was born 19 years after the God Valley incident. Garp probably went there, chasing after Roger, and he stumbled upon Rox and the celestial dragons. He only joined hands with Roger to protect the innocent Marines. So Garp wanted to protect the Marine soldiers, and Rox wanted to take the celestial dragons as hostages. But what did Roger want? Why was he there in the first place? I think Roger wanted that humongous egg we saw on his ship. The Figarland family was after it as well. Probably Rox was also after it. When he found out that the Figarland family came here for the egg, he wanted to have it as well. There are several ginormous creatures in the One Piece world. Tsunesha and the creatures we saw before the Sabori Archipelago arc are some of the examples. So in my opinion, that egg is also of a ginormous creature. It could be a bird, a reptilian, or a mythical beast. There were celestial dragons, Rox pirates, Roger pirates, and Marines at God Valley. So who was on that island first? I think the celestial dragons came first. Then Rox pirates tried to take them hostage, and the Marines had to intervene. When the Marines were on the verge of defeat, Roger pirates and Garp landed on the island successively and turned the situation around. But before that, when things were looking hopeless for the Figarland family, someone hid Shanks in a treasure chest. Even if they died, that person wanted Shanks to live. In the anime we saw 5 silhouettes. The one in the lead was a female. If you take into account of shades and mustache, this character could be Garling Figarland. But if we are focusing on beard, then this dude could be Garling Figarland. But the problem is, Garling Figarland was the king, so he needs to be in the center, right? Is that woman more influential than the Figarland family? Perhaps that woman is Shanks' mother, and the teenage girl could be Shanks' sister. I think that girl put Shanks in the treasure chest. I don't know, probably her name is Mary. Previously I thought it was Shanks' mother who put him inside the treasure chest, but it could be his sister as well. Anyways, I think that girl changed everything. When she put Shanks inside the treasure chest, she changed the world without even realizing. If she didn't put Shanks in the treasure chest, he wouldn't have met Roger and become a pirate, and he wouldn't have found Gamu Gamu no Mi and met Luffy either. It was Shanks who inspired Luffy to become a pirate, and it was also he who saved Luffy twice on Fuchsia Village and on Marine Force. Luffy thinks Shanks as his role model, so when Luffy overturns everything at Mary Jewess, that little girl also has a role in it. So I really wanted the Figarland family to be an ally, not an enemy, but it's not possible anymore. However, I do think Shanks' sister will help Luffy somehow. Now, in the previous short video, I said it was Garling Figarland who injured Whitebeard at God Valley, but I overlooked something and came to the wrong conclusion. I'm sorry for that. You see, Shanks met Whitebeard and requested him to stop Ace from chasing Blackbeard. Whitebeard told Shanks, when he sees his face, the scar on his body aches. 25 years ago, when Roger and Whitebeard fought, he didn't have any scar on his body, so he didn't get that scar on God Valley. He got it after Roger's execution. If you take a closer look at Garling Figarland, it doesn't look like Shanks. I mean, look at their noses. They're not the same. One is pointy, and the other one is not. I don't know, maybe when Shanks becomes older, his nose will become pointy. Anyways, the Figarland family lost Shanks because of Rock's pirates. Whitebeard was one of the members of Rock's pirates, so Shanks' father or his uncle might have fought Whitebeard to get back at Rock's pirates' involvement at God Valley. He injured Whitebeard in the battle, so it could be Garling Figarland or a different person from the Figarland family. When Shanks became famous, the Figarland family found his bounty posters. They found out Shanks' true identity. They might have wanted Shanks to return to marry G.W.A.S., but Shanks declined. Now would Luffy hate Shanks if he knows his identity? I think Luffy answered it. Just before he started his pirate journey, he told Badon, I hate mountain bandits, but I like you guys. The God Valley incident has a far-reaching effect in the world of One Piece. Otherwise the government wouldn't have tried to erase anything. That's all for today. So please like the video if you didn't and subscribe for more. Hit the notification bell icon for updates. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.